Okay, everybody, here we are again. I just really haven't modified the stove at all. I just watched another one of Hiram's videos about this Froup stove again, and in it the other day I was mentioning that that the Fancy Feast cat can stove fits like right in the top, and I just started watching Hiram's videos again, trying to see if there was something I missed, and saw that he had actually used alcohol, Heet, or I'm not sure exactly which one he used, just denatured alcohol, straight in the stove itself, and it actually worked. So I was thinking I would give it a shot and see if I could boil it this way. If this doesn't work, I saw some other things he was trying. I just wanted to show you. I have a couple of cans out here. I apologize, it's really windy. This is what the inside can is made out of. Obviously I should have probably pulled the labels off, but I wanted you to see. I'm not endorsing any soup companies or anything like that. I just showing you specifically, this is the can that I got, that I was going to make it out of. It's just if you get any of them that are this size can, will work. It doesn't have to be this brand, obviously. It's just, this is it's one of those funny things that, for the price of the stove, I get some soup to go along with it, and I like this soup if I'm going to eat chicken noodles. So that's the can I got, and I'm going to eat that in the next day or two, and I may make another can, inside can, with different size holes, and see if that affects it at all. Also, again, I'm not endorsing any brands here, but this is another thing that I saw that he was trying. Obviously, I'm not gonna, you can see, I guess, what can this is, but again, I'm gonna have some corn the next day or two. This is just one of the cans that I prefer. I was looking at the other cans also, because I was thinking about getting a cheaper brand of corn, and I thought this can looked a little more sturdy, but again, it may be heavier. So again, it's all just options, whatever you choose. I don't want you to get stuck on this is the exact can that you have to have. I just wanted to show you kind of a size, but just to show you the difference. Here's the Campbell Soup Camp. I can keep them rolling here, and then this one's just slightly shorter. And what Hiram was saying is maybe with the shorter can, it put the flame higher to the pot. The downside, obviously, is you can't put as much fuel in it. If you look right here, this is probably not the best thing in the world, but again, everything's wet, and I kind of wanted to do this experiment, so I went to Home Depot. Again, I'm not endorsing any brands. I just want to show you this specifically was what I burned in that last test. And what my plan here is I've got a ounce of denatured alcohol. This is Heet from Walmart, and I'm going to try to pour this directly into the stove without anything else. The holes are at the bottom. There are large vent holes at the bottom of the stove, but they're up a little bit. So this can should hold this ounce of denatured alcohol. And here we go. I'll pour it slowly so it doesn't come out of the holes at the bottom without pouring out anywhere. I'm gonna sit this where I don't catch anything on fire. And I'm gonna light it with this lighter, obviously, but in the field I would carry matches. So okay, so she's lit. I'm gonna give it a second. That was 1 ounce of denatured alcohol, and as you can see, the water temperature is 59 degrees, and it'll alarm when it gets to 212. And I'm going to set my timer here on my trusty phone. And I'm going to start it right now, and I'm going to set it real quickly. I'll set the pot up on top and see how long it takes to boil. I'm using the same pot. I started thinking there may be a couple of issues. One of them may be that this is the non-stick pot, and the couple of issues I can think of is that one, you know, wind may be causing it to not get as much contact with the bottom of the pot. But if that's the case, this is something I want to know now, because I don't want to take this to the camping if it's not going to be able to boil it in a wind, because you know, I mean, obviously there's wind in nature, and I'm just trying to get the pot handles over here out of the way. But I can't really turn a light out, but as you can see, the alcohol is definitely heating up. It does look like the flame is blowing around out the side. This, I think, is definitely one area with alcohol that I think that it would benefit from not being so tall, the pot stand not being so tall. With alcohol, I honestly believe that it could be maybe even one high, if not two high. The little squares, as you can see, the pot stand. It was just you know, 1 or 2 squares high at the most, it would probably benefit. But I think with the wood fire, I'm thinking it needs to have some air to be able to get underneath it to have maximum flame. I've already had some problems with the wood wanting to go out, the flame going out on the wood. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to try this with alcohol, just to see if we can, you know, get a boil. And if we can, then I know the alcohol will get it hot enough. And my dog chases everything, and I do mean everything. He's a little chihuahua. If he runs back over, I'll show him on film, but he loves to chase everything. We've definitely got it better. We're already up to 110, and it's looks like we're at 2 minutes and 39 seconds, 240, and it looks like it's going up fairly rapidly. So it looks like it's definitely getting hotter with the alcohol, but I would expect that, to be honest with you. Alcohol is cleaner, and that's why I prefer to use it. But the wood burning is just easier. You know, if you just pick a little handful up here and there, you know, tinder throughout the day. You know, it's sure makes it, you know, and even though the stove weighs 2 ounces, I want to say it was like 2.6 ounces. I put it on the bottom of the video, but because of that, you know, you offset that by not having to carry any fuel, and so this would still be a pretty lightweight alternative. The problem, I guess, is that you know, you're dependent on that wood. If it rains and the wood gets wet, you definitely have to offset that by either taking along alcohol or you know, using a knife and trimming the wood down to where it's you know, the little sticks down to where it's they're dry. If you know, they should be dry in the center. I mean, obviously larger sticks usually are better at that, but anyway, that is an issue. The other downside I see to this is it's very hard to combust wood with just wood, so you're going to have to take some type of propellant, whether it's alcohol, or I mean, you could, you know, take dryer lint, or you know, something else. We're at 4 minutes here. Look, and the alcohol is out, and looks like we never got hotter than looks like it's just went up to 142. Let me see what the max was. 143 was as hot as it got. So something's still not right here. I'm gonna have to do some more playing. One of the other things that I was thinking maybe an issue is this is the pot I'm using is a 0.9 liter Evernew titanium. It is the non-stick coated pot, and the only reason I continue to use that is I've never used it before, so I just kind of wanted to play with it, and I thought this would be a good time to break it out and you know, do some burn times on it. And since I've used it, I'm trying to be consistent and use it every time. But one of the other things I may try is I'm going to do one more test with this with wood to see if I can get the this thing to boil with wood again. And if that doesn't work, I may I don't know. I'm either going to try the shorter can, or I'm going to shorten the pot stand down to two squares and see if that'll work. But anyway, that's this one. Obviously it didn't get a boil again, so I'm really hesitant to take this thing backpacking with me at all until I can get it to do that. But if anybody's got any questions or comments or something I haven't thought of, feel free to comment. Thanks.